Hi Cancer, I'm Brenda and I'm here today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Oracle reading for the month of December 2018. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, and most of all subscribing to these videos and clicking on that bell because it will give you notification when I put these readings out there. Why not do it? It's free, my friend. Now, as you know, this is a general reading, but if you'd like clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, I welcome you to go up there, press that button, and it will take you to my website where you can see the services that I offer. Well, my friends, Cancer, let's get on with this beautiful month of December, the month of sharing and giving and celebrating. We start off the beginning of the month with the Empress, okay? And this is all about you realizing that abundance can come into you if you truly manifest and believe in it. The Empress she's level-headed and she knows what she wants and how to go about it. So she's able to nurture her thoughts. She's able to nurture her mindset and to look towards her goals and what it is she wants. She has this ability to do this, and it's like magic. Things start to flow in and abundance starts to flow in. I want you to pay attention, Cancer, to any information or any messages coming into you. You may be getting messages coming in that have to do with this abundance. Perhaps some of you have been expecting a check in the mail or a settlement of some sort or a rebate of some sort. Some of you may be expecting this, and watch for these messages coming into you. Keep your eyes open for the mail and the email and certain things like that. You know, it's about being able to give birth to your dreams. When the Empress comes up, it shows me that things are starting to move forward now for you, and that you will be able to see improvement there, and you will see abundance starting to come into you. But it's about nurturing yourself as well, taking care of yourself and knowing that you have to be balanced, okay? Spiritually, emotionally, and mentally in order to work towards your goals. So the Empress, she's self-assured of that, and she's tapped into that type of energy. And so she knows how to attract her abundance. And this is about you doing the same thing, Cancer. This is also about giving birth to your new dreams, to your goals, to your passions. But it can also have to do with perhaps someone actually giving birth or bringing in a new child into the family. This is the Empress. She is the ultimate mother. Now, speaking of mother, you may have some woman step up and into your life to give you nurturing and guidance and advice and mentoring. She will be the motherly type. Perhaps it is your mother. Perhaps it's an aunt that you look up, or a person that you look towards and you honor as a mother. There may be a mother coming in to help you. This mother figure may be coming in to do those things and assist you. So the main thing here I want you to know is that the Empress knows what she wants. She knows how to go after it, but she's gentle and she's kind, and she does it with positive energy that is more compassionate, okay? She's not out there charging in and saying, I deserve this, this is mine. She's saying, okay, I know how to get this, and I'll be patient and I'll work towards those goals. So expect to hear about any messages coming in, Cancer, and keep your eyes open for that. And you're now going to be able to get the resources now to apply to giving birth to your dreams, okay? So your goals and the projects you're working on, or whatever it is that your passion is that you're working towards. But you'll have the resources to do this, okay? So that's what the Empress is about. But keep your eye open as well. Some of you may be getting advice and assistance and help from this mother figure. Now, moving on to your second card, you've been given the Four of Earth. And Earth cards have to do usually with the material part of our lives, and that can be our jobs, careers, and professions. You've heard me say this before. Sometimes they can refer to our families and our closest circle as well, but this is about money. And this shows me that some of you are in a place of doubt. You know, the end of the month comes and you're struggling and money's tight because maybe you've spent it on things you shouldn't spend it on. It talks about being frivolous and also about being miserly with money. That's what this card's about. So please know that it also refers to spending too much time with other people and not knowing how to set up boundaries and say no to people that come in and want a piece of you or want your time all the time. And it's okay. You have that right to say, you know what, I can't do this. And say no once in a while, because you're going to get depleted, defeated, and you're going to get exhausted. And then you'll get resentful. Giving 150% of yourself to everybody else isn't doing you any good, Cancer. So please know that sometimes if it has to do with that, it's okay for you to say no and think about yourself, okay? You don't want to get resentful or put yourself in that position. But also if you're having financial problems and things are a little tight at the end of the month, go and speak to someone, whether it's your accountant, your bookkeeper, whoever it is, or just go over your own budget and say, well, you know, I guess I didn't need that little luxury this month. So things will start getting tighter and tighter because it is December. And I understand that a lot of people go out there and they do these things, and then afterwards, you know, the Visa bill comes in or whatever, the credit card comes in, and we all start to go, why did I do that? It was silly. So also it shows me that some of you have started to isolate yourself. You've kept yourself in, and that's how this card represents itself to me. And it's time for you to get out there and start living. You work hard for your money. It isn't just about all work and no play, because it makes Johnny a very dull boy. That's an old saying that's probably a lot older than a lot of you out there watching these videos of mine. But you get the gist. You get the meaning of what I'm trying to say. So some of you need to realize that you need to once in a while spend a little luxury on yourself. Go out and enjoy yourself. It's okay, because it shows me you're not that type of person. This is a two-way meaning here. Some are spending too much money and some aren't spending any money. So also the fact that you're isolating yourself and you need to get out. People miss your company and they're wondering where you are. And life is about living, Cancer. It's about getting out there and enjoying this beautiful world. So don't be a miser. Don't sit in there. Don't hang on to your money and not enjoy it. Now, there's a funny other meaning that comes with this angel message. You know, the regular tarot depicts it differently, but the angel cards are a little more gentle. They're passed through a love filter, as I tell people. And this Four of Earth also describes Cancers, and I know a lot of Cancers. You're very generous people. You give of your time, you give of your heart, and you give of whatever you have in your resources. And it shows me that you're going to be stepping up in December to participate in some sort of a charitable event or function. Or you may just be saying, you know what, I think I'm going to go down and I'm going to hand out money to the homeless, or I'm going to go put it in the pot at the food bank, or I'm going to go stand in line and I'm going to serve soup to people, or you may be something simple, as cleaning out your closet and giving it to Goodwill. Now, we move on to life experience, and that is a major card, and that is crowning this reading here in the middle of your 5-card reading, and it refers to, in regular tarot, as the Tower, okay? So that some significant life event is about to happen, or it's just happened. And now some of you may have been dealing with, you know, a very crumbling foundation in whatever it was you were dealing with in a situation. And now you realize you've got to start rebuilding. Okay, you're not ready to jump off the tower. I mean, the tower always looks so, so bad. Well, it's not always bad, because you have choices, okay? And whatever happened to you with this foundation or this situation or this relationship breakup or this loss of wages or job or move or whatever it was, okay, you now have the ability to rebuild that foundation. You've learned from your mistakes. You realize the things that went on. You've learned, whether the mistakes were enabling that energy to come into you or not listening to the advice that perhaps was coming into you at the time because you didn't see it, okay? Sometimes we get blinded to that. We get carried away in our head, and all we see is one picture, and we don't want to look at the other picture. So this is about knowing that you can rebuild this foundation, okay? And it shows me it was a very, very profound event, a powerful revelation that now is leading to change in your life. Okay, some of you, it may have been a relationship, separation, or a divorce where you now are solo, and you're able to fly solo. And this is all about spreading your wings and going in that new direction. having that strength within, okay, to know now that you can rebuild a new foundation. You've learned from the past. Now you're moving forward. So you see, the Tower isn't always a bad card, even in the upright, okay? That's what it's about. It's about a crumbling foundation, and you can either choose to fall and go down with it, or you can stand up and say, okay, damn it, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on. I have this ability now to do this. I'm single, or I'm free, or I'm able to walk my path on my own, without anybody's else opinion determining your positive outlook on life. So please know that, you know, it is the way of rebuilding. Okay, I can't say enough. It's rebuilding a crumbling foundation that you could move forward on. So if some of you have had something traumatic happen in your life, okay, it could be anything. But I do see that it's going to bring in, it's going to lead to change in your life. And you have the choice to make it a good change or a bad change. And that's what this is about with the Tower. Do I choose to fall with it and give up, or do I choose to rebuild that foundation and move on? So Cancer, you have that ability. So choose that, my friend. I do see that it can happen. You know, there's a lot of yellow in this card, which is the Sun. And the Sun, as we know, is a marvelous, marvelous card of positive energy. So I do see that you have this coming into you, okay? With this life experience card, you will be seeing changes in your life happen. Some of you unexpected, and some of you didn't want to see it coming, okay? But now you have this ability to spread your wings and go in that direction you want to go. Now, your fourth card you've been given is the Eight of Fire. Okay, and fire cards are the wands. Here's the Eight of Wands, okay? So what I'm seeing here is things are moving very fast, okay? But things may be up in the air. Any situation that you're in right now may be at a stalemate, okay? Things are moving at a fast pace, but they haven't come to completion yet with these Eight of Wands and with this Eight of Fire. There may be some delays that you were going through, but, you know, with the information and the energy and this event coming in and all of the events coming in, moving fast, things will be changing, okay? The delays may be over. I see it shows me that you guys have been waiting for something to come in, and now all of a sudden the energy shifted, and it's like, I mean, look at these rods. They're just flying through the air in a direction, okay? So many things are happening at once, okay? You're going to find that you're going to be getting lots of information. There may be a lot of events happening, a lot of activities happening, a lot of people around you coming in. I do see that, you know, things are going to be moving very fast coming into some of you. Don't be afraid of that, okay? Act on it. Enjoy it. You know, keep your eyes open to the information and these events coming into you so that you can handle them all, okay? Handle them all coming in. So any of you that have been waiting for this to happen, it's coming in now, but I think, you know, this activity or event, these circumstances that have shifted now, it's like they're all going to be coming in together. So heads up for that and be prepared. But I do see that you will be able to be prepared, okay? All righty. Moving on to the final fifth card. And you have been given the Two of Air. And air are swords, okay? And this is that locking of horns card I always show. You see the two very different horses here, and they've locked horns, or unicorns if you want to call that. But in the regular tarot, that's what it looks like, my friends. So, you know what? It's all about being, you know, being at a crossroads almost. There you are, okay? Which way do I go? All right? So I see some of you have reached a point with a situation or individuals around you where you don't know which way to go. You're kind of stuck in the middle, and it's like, I have this choice I have to make. I have this decision I have to make, and I don't know whether to do it and how to do it. And you're losing your train of thought. You're losing your confidence to do this. So this is all about being at a stalemate in your life, okay, and pretending that there isn't a problem. So what I depict with this is, you know what, the waters behind you are calm in this picture, okay? They're not turbulent, all right? So you have the ability. You shouldn't allow this fear to stop you from making this decision, okay? Yeah, the moon's there. It's mysterious. Sometimes there's things we have to find out about in the background. But I want you to know that when I see this card with the angel card, I always tell people it's about being at a stalemate. Nobody wants to make a decision. And you both have locked horns, and it's like, no, you make it, no, you make it, no, you make it, and so on. But I'm always shown that it will be you that will make the decision. And when you do, you're going to say to this other individual or these other individuals who were involved in this energy that you will make, if nobody's going to step up, and they're not, then you will make the decision and do this, my friend. Okay, Cancer, just say, I've made the decision. You didn't want to do it. You dug your heels in. You were stubborn, and I've done it now, so you'll have to live with it. Simple as that. So it's not a bad card. It's about you realizing that you're the one that's going to have to step up and make that decision with a certain situation that's going on in your life, okay? Now, I did say with these cards, I was going to give you the regular Rider Tarot clarification cards with each one of these cards. So I'm asking my guides and spirit to give me a clarification card for the Empress, our very first card for Cancer in this December reading. So I'm shuffling now, so I'm asking them to give me this card. Well, that one just literally flew out of my hand. So when we talked about the Empress and how she knows where she wants to go, okay, this is about strength. And remember I told you with the Empress not to go out there and, like the swords are, go out there and charge out there and do this. I want you to do it with gentleness and kindness and consideration and love. And that's what this strength card is about. I love this picture in the regular tarot deck where you see this individual, they have to be strong. Yeah, this could be a very, very ferocious animal, but they're gentle with this animal, okay? They know how to overcome the situation with this animal. And if you want to look at it and depict it in the in the picture part of it, that's what this represents. And so does the Empress. She knows what she wants to go after, but she doesn't go out charging after it aggressively. She doesn't have to step on others to get there. She knows what it is she wants. She nurtures herself and those around her. Also, I told you there may be a mother figure coming in, so watch for that as well. So let's see what the clarification card is. And the strength came up, and it was a wonderful card, knowing that you're strong enough to pretty much know what it is you want, manifest what you want, and believe in what you want, okay? And then the abundance is going to come into you, my friend. So it's all about mindset when it comes to wanting things and things to come into us in the form of abundance. So, well, here we go again. We got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is all about, making decisions and choices. And how ironic that you've got the Knight of Pentacles here, okay, with this Four of Earth. We talked about the Four of Earth, making decisions and making choices. Pardon me. This is all about being grounded and knowing about how you want your finances to be and the time that you're spending with others or not spending with others. That's what the Four of Earth was talking about. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's all about you being grounded. And you're looking in the direction that you need to go. And you know what you need to do. So when we talked about, running out of money, you know what you have to do. When we talked about not enjoying life, you know what you have to do. So he's looking in the direction he wants to go. Okay, this knight knows where he wants to go, but he's sitting there and he's contemplating it. But he knows eventually he's going to move forward and get there. So basically, you know what? This is about being grounded and moving in a new direction, staying positive, knowing what it is you have to do. And often this is, as I said, this is about money. Okay, we talked about money, how you can hang on to the money that you already have, and how to enjoy your money that you do have. Now, let's see what the clarification card for life experience is. That was a great card to get, the Knight of Pentacles, for that. So, life experience. Let's see what we've got here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. That was the Tower. So, let's see. Please give us a clarifying card for life experience. Thank you. Thank you. There it is. Wow, that's a pretty good card, my friend. So, we talked about a significant life experience that happened to you, and it's going to create change. But I want you to know that it's over with. Okay, you're going to get the abundance. You're going to be much happier going in that new direction that you're going in. Okay, this came up as a clarification to say, don't worry about this. Okay, this may have been a very challenging life event that changed your life entirely, and it's made you have to go in a new direction. You got the cups. You got the Ten of Cups. This is one of the best cards in the deck when it comes to abundance and things flowing into you and knowing you've made the right decisions and knowing that things around your life are going to improve. The energy around you is going to be more positive, and you're going to be able to have the resources to be comfortable and enjoy these little luxuries in life. The Ten of Cups is wonderful. It's all about being happy and celebrating and knowing that you're going in a new direction. Look at them. They're looking in the new direction. But the children there are celebrating and saying, yoo-hoo! They don't know what's ahead, okay? These kids don't know what's ahead, and you may not either, but know that this energy coming into you, Cancer, is saying expect it to improve, and it will. Now, okay, let's see what we've got for clarification card here for the Eight of Fire. And this is also the Wands, the Eight of Wands. So let's see what we've got here. Give me a clarification card. Please give me a clarification card for the Eight of Fire. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that it? Okay. Well, you've been given the Empress again. Okay, here we go again. So this is all about events moving fast, you having to act on them. Okay, you know what? Things are just flying into you, but I want you to be calm about it. Okay, this is the nurturing Empress again. She knows what she wants, but she's gentle about it, and she's going to sit and she's going to think about her best way to go towards it. So the Empress is telling you that you need to, you need to expect that the abundance is going to come into you, and there's many things happening. The delays are over, and as I said, perhaps some of you, it may have to do with money coming into you. So be patient. Okay, wait. You know what to do in order to make these things happen, to deal with these fast events coming into you. Now, very good clarification card for that Eight of Fire. So let's go to the Two of Air here. Being unable to make a decision, locking horns, thinking that there isn't a problem, right? So let's see what the clarification card, why did they get the Two of Air? What's happening to them? Why, did they get that? Let's see. Clarification card for that Two of Air. Alrighty, please give me that clarification card for Cancer for the Two of Air. Okay, that's too many. We only need, alright, that's one. Okay. Well, you've been given the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay? So you may have been dealing, and it was like this, okay, but you may have been dealing. See this individual, the Page is always young, immature, can't make a decision, passes the buck, carefree, thinks, well, I'll get to it whenever, whatever. So, you know what, basically it shows me that some of you are dealing with a personality like that. When it comes to locking horns with this individual, they tend to have a more of a little bit of an immature outlook on the whole situation that you've locked horns about. And they're going, yeah, whatever. But you know what? It's going to be you that has to change that. And I told you that. It's going to be you. And that clarifies that, okay? This guy's in reverse. And it tells me that now the decision's going to be made and you're going to make the decision because you've had enough of it. You're fed up waiting for them to do it. And now you've taken a stand to make that decision. So, at the end of this reading, I did incorporate that one oracle card, and I chose it from the Mystical Wisdom card deck. This is such a beautiful deck. And what they've given you, my friend, is vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. So some of you may need to take a vacation. You may be going in the month of December. Perhaps you're going to visit friends or family out of country or out of state or out of province or out of the city to go and visit with family. And often when we do that, we can incorporate it and think of it as a vacation because maybe some of you, when you're going away in December to be with family, you've had to ask for vacation time from your job to do this. A lot of people have to do that. Yes, people get time off, certain days off for Christmas, but it isn't often a week or two. So please know that the universe is sending you this message saying that in the month of December, or maybe even the beginning in January, some of you may be planning a beautiful, beautiful vacation to a place that you truly, truly love, a magical place. If it is a vacation, I see that it's going to be beautiful and exotic and lovely. For others, I see you're going to incorporate that vacation into your December visiting family and friends. Well, my friends, my beautiful Cancers, I want to wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, beautiful month of December to look forward to. A month of giving, receiving, and celebrating. Spending time with your family, your friends, whoever it is that you want to do that with. Know that December can be a beautiful, beautiful month for you. Things are changing, I see that, but you know what? At the end of the day, I want you to feel relieved because you're going to have time to spend with yourself and enjoy others as well that maybe you're traveling to or you're traveling with. See you in January, and know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, Cancer.